For our fifth and final example, we're going to solve the system of inequalities by graphing where y is greater than or equal to 6x minus 10 and y is greater than negative x plus 10. As both of our inequalities are of the slope-intercept form, that tells us that we are going to need to start this process by finding the y-intercept and then its corresponding slope. Let's see what we've got. Our first inequality of y is greater than or equal to 6x minus 10 tells us that our y-intercept is that of negative 10, where our slope happens to be of positive 6. Remembering that we need a rise and a run and thus a fraction for our slope, we place a 1 under it, and due to the 6 being positive, we know our line will travel up and to the right. Our inequality symbol, greater than or equal to. The or equal to tells us that we are going to have a solid line, and the greater than tells us that we are going to shade above. Let's go draw our line. With the y-intercept here at negative 10 all the way at the bottom of our graph, let's go use our slope. Up 6 and to the right 1. Up 6 and to the right 1. Again and again until you run out of space on your coordinate plane, just to help you make sure that your line will be nice and straight and clean. This is a solid line because it is an or equal to, so you can go ahead and connect your points nice and clean. We are shading above this line, so if you place your marker, pencil, pen here on the line, you can say, okay, what region is above the line? This one actually here on the left, which seems rather odd to some people just because it's on the left, and we don't frequently think of above as a positive thing on the left, but it's okay. It's going to be just fine. Let's look at our second inequality. Y is greater than negative x plus 10. So our y-intercept is positive 10, and our slope, because there's only a negative in front of the x, is that of negative 1. Because we need a rise and a run for our slope, we've got a fraction by placing a 1 underneath of it. And because that 1 is negative, we're going to travel down and to the right. Our inequality symbol tells us that because this is only a greater than, there is no or equal to, this is going to be a dotted line. And because it is a greater than, we are going to again shade above. Let's go plot. Our y-intercept is here all the way at the top at positive 10. And then our slope goes down and to the right again and again, and you can quickly, easily fill out the rest of your coordinate plane with those points so that it is really easy, friendly, and simple to go ahead and place your dotted line on your graph. If you want to, you can just connect every other point. That's pretty friendly. Okay. We are told that we have to shade above the line. So above the line here goes right over there to the right. It's interesting. Above is not a right-left thing. It's above the line, below the line. That's where the shading is being looked at. But depending on whether or not your slope is positive or negative, it changes the right-left perspective. Anyways, we are always looking for the system solution to be where the colors overlap, which is going to be all the way up here in this tight little region there at the top of your graph in just this little wedge right there, because that's the only place that your colors overlap. And there you go.